Yo, what's going on, guys? We are back for a little Weapon X showcase. Absolute menace, this meta. I mean, this guy's taking Bullseye. We got the list right here. Bullseye obviously is like the main matchup that people think, you know, that's like the only thing he can do, but he can do so much more. And I gave each of these matchups a grade based on how good they are. So an A+ for me is like my absolute preferred matchup. Like, it's such a good grade that I would just throw down anything and expect to win the round because he will nuke it. We got a Red Skull punching against the opposite class. We got Enchantress, one of my personal favorites. It's a sneaky one that people don't really expect, and then he just nukes it. And then we'll show you the rest here. So the main reason why he's so good for Red Skull is that he's going to be unblockable the entire fight, so you don't have to worry about Red Skull Special 1 auto block, and then you can also just heavy counter Special 1 super easily to get your charges. And with the node this meta, we're going to be getting 200% attack bonus every time we intercept, and Weapon X gets super easy intercepts because he gets that passive Unstoppable when he enters his rage, and then you also get the intercept from Unstoppable from the node. And just eating hits with Weapon X is what you want to do because it triggers a Fury that's extremely potent, and he just heals back for 125%, I believe, with Recovery Mastery. And yeah, so here we got this rank 4 Enchantress, which I love this matchup because even if she misses you, Weapon X is going to go unstoppable, and he just doesn't care about her crazy AI most of the time. I've had like the worst fight this meta was probably 49k because she just had the worst AI, but it's usually like a 52. So here we just need her to dash, and then she hits, and then just like that, she's going to be dead with combo relic combo. So yeah. So next up we got a Photon, which I gave a B+ matchup. This is definitely a bit tricky to pull off, but it's really nice because you can just push her to her special 3 and not worry about pushing her into pure light, because her special 3 you'll just heal back all the damage, and Weapon X is also despair immune. So even though you won't be healing from willpower since Photon turns that off, she won't be decreasing your regen after her special 3 since she has all those debuffs on you. So it's really just getting that intercept with your passive Unstoppable right here, making sure you absolutely push her red and not to her special 2 because that would hurt. And then she's gonna throw it here. If I had a rank 5 Weapon X, she'd already be dead right here, but it's all good because we'll just heal this back. And yes, it's a really sneaky matchup because obviously it doesn't seem possible. She's bleed immune. Inequity is a thing, and it doesn't matter. She's still dead. So pretty solid 50k, 50.5. Yeah, B+ right there. It's not like your first preferred counter, obviously. This is a really interesting matchup right here. I gave this an A- because most metas, Weapon X can't actually take Spider-Woman because she has something in her kit where if she evades and you go unstoppable, then she will keep evading. So it's almost like he's going unstoppable, she just keeps evading, like no one wins. But this meta, you just do so much damage with like the few hits that you actually do that it doesn't matter that she keeps evading. And it doesn't matter that she keeps hitting us either because all those debuffs are just giving us extra healing, and all the evades are just giving us unstoppable. So it's just a really goofy matchup, but it works. So yeah, nice 51 right there. And next we got this High Evo. I have no idea how to fight this guy, so I'm giving this an A- because Weapon X is bailing me out right here. I literally do not know, like now I know how to fight him, like with his auto block. You just have to like disable them and then go to town. But like the nice thing is here, High Evo places those wither debuffs on you, and that's just going to be easy willpower healing. And I'm just like, bro, what am I doing? Just spazzing out. Here we're going to get the Unstoppable, and we're going to just going to go in after this. So like this fight right here, he just dies with one combo relic combo special 1. And yeah, could have played it much better, maybe 51k, which is really nice because I hate High Evo. Here we got Maestro, and this is a rank 4. It's a little bit of a sketchy fight, so I gave it an A-. It's you have to make sure to heavy to pause your bleeds. And here I'm just going to use my unstoppable to pause them. I probably could have just heavied after my relic, but it doesn't matter. We heal back and he dies. But you will time out in that fight if you don't pause your bleeds and nuke him. And here's Thanos. I gave this a B+ because this can get pretty sketchy if Thanos has bad AI. If he's not throwing his special one right when you want him to, you won't be able to refresh your bleeds by heavy punishing his special one. And then the fight just drags on if that happens. But here we're just going to get the counter punch and go to town. We're going to bait his special one, dash in, punish it. And now we got 8 of those really potent bleeds. Now we got 10. And yeah, now the fight is over. Because I can just keep baiting those special ones. So for Nick Fury, I gave it an A- because obviously there's like DPX, that's the best counter. Juggy can be much more reliable than Weapon X. But the nice thing with Weapon X is that when you push Nick into his second life, he's gonna purify all your bleeds, and that's gonna give Weapon X a ton of charges. So he's basically gonna be like back to fully ramped after you kill his first life. Then you can just do the same thing with his second life. Get a really bad start here, gave him the unstoppable, let him throw a special one, but we recover here, just backing off right there, using the unstoppable to get hit, and then 7 of those bleeds just fell off, so we got all those charges back. And we're gonna bait his special 2 and back off right at the right time, and then he's gonna die. And then here's a defender you don't see much anymore. It's Void. One of the OGs. Gotta respect Tilapia for this rank up. He's definitely more of a war rank up than a BG's rank up, but for this guy it's really nice because Weapon X can't have his regen rate modified, so the debuffs that Void puts on you actually don't hurt as much because you heal back a good amount and your regen makes up for it as well. And just the fact that you nuke him so fast, like, yeah, no issue here. And then obviously Kush isn't a defender, but she can be a bit of a surprising trap this meta because everything gets nuked so fast and she has her immunities. So champs like DPX that rely on that super fast, special one, just bleed them out playstyle, she's gonna trap them. But Weapon X doesn't care because his basic attacks hit so hard. It's like the opposite of that Red Skull example. Red Skull, you don't crit on him, but his bleeds do the work. Here, you can't bleed her, but your crits do the work. So yeah, nice little fight right there. And then we got Medusa, which was a 20-second fight, Enchantress, and then we had this Photon fight, which I didn't record, but maybe that's a good thing because the crit RNG in this fight was absolutely disgusting, like modder level.
Well, Weapon X works. I was banning Weapon X, but game didn't register it.